an introduction into Netflix working culture and values with relevance to current brand, organisational culture and managerial performance. Here's 5 quick facts about Netflix. 1. The idea behind Netflix came from the CEO being charged $40 for a late returned copy of Apollo 13, and he envisioned a company that rented out DVDs via mail. 2. In 2000, Netflix was offered to Blockbuster for $50 million. Netflix is now worth an estimated $20 billion, and Blockbuster is nowhere to be seen. 3. In the USA, Netflix outranks cable TV on views. 4. The starting salary for the most basic position at Netflix is $22. The national average is $24. 5. Netflix has its very own award show called the Flixies, where users are invited to vote on their favourite TV shows, actors, and scenes. 1997, the year of Nintendo 64, the Spice Girls, Tamagotchis, and questionable fashion trends, was also the year Netflix was founded. Originally created to rent VHS tapes and DVDs, Netflix was founded by Reed Hastings in Scotts Valley, California. The company became international in 2010 and made the transition to online streaming in 2007, whilst retaining the DVD renting service. Taking a trip over to Netflix career website shows that they really value an employee's behaviour and attitudes at work. The company have a total of 8 main values that they hold most important. Judgment, making wise decisions and identifying causes and consequences of actions. Communication, great listening skills, calm in stressful situations, and adapting your communication skills to fit around other employees. Curiosity, to be eager to learn, to give effective contributions, and to seek alternative perspective. Courage, to say what you think and mean what you say, to take risks and stand by decisions. Passion, inspire others with your thirst for excellence and success. Selflessness, to seek what's best for the company and not for others. To have an open mind and share information freely. Innovation, to create new ideas, challenge old approaches, and excitement at the prospect of change. Inclusion, the collaboration of those from different backgrounds and cultures to intervene when others are being marginalised. Integrity, admitting your mistakes openly and freely, treating people with kindness and respect, and always being true to yourself. Netflix also published a shortened version of their work ethic in 5 short bullet points. 1. To encourage independent decision-making by employees. 2. To share information openly, broadly, and deliberately. 3. Extraordinary candid with each other. 4. To keep only their highly effective people. And 5. To avoid all rules. Leadership styles. Netflix has a very laid-back approach to managing, very laissez-faire and freedom-orientated, but very strict when managers see employees not pulling their weight. Netflix takes on a number of leadership styles including laissez-faire, democratic and transformational. This has seen many employees leave the company as they do not fit in with their management style. Part of my methodology is to survey current and previous Netflix employees on the company's management, leadership, and work ethic styles to explore this further. Netflix doesn't have to be for life. Netflix doesn't fight to keep employees, and if an employee believes that they don't fit the working style or workload, they are free to go. The same goes for managers. If they believe a worker is not pulling their weight, they can be gone with the drop of a hat. Netflix working culture is cutthroat and definitely not for everyone. The founder and CEO of Netflix famously published a slideshow on the website SlideShare, which outlined its working ethic. One of the key points that stands out from this is the notion that Netflix don't measure people by how many hours they work. They measure success by the quality of the end result and sustained performance. They push the idea of freedom, believing that their model increases the amount of employee independence, and in that better work is produced. Netflix believe larger companies give less freedom to employees to keep costs at a minimum and control at a maximum. They also believe growth increases complexity and in turn shrinks talent. They choose to avoid this by scrapping rules and giving their employees freedom to complete work at their own pace. Don't be fooled. Netflix have a very strict policy on lazy workers. If they can find a better person, they will. They implement a culture of creativity and self-discipline, giving each worker responsibility to complete work on time. They scrap rules and instead have two guidelines for employees to stick to. 1. To prevent irreversible disaster. 2. To follow moral, ethical and legal rules. Their summary of responsibility includes their mission to minimise rules with the growth of their company, to inhibit chaos with high-performance people, and that flexibility is more important than efficiency. Employees have no dress code, meaning they're free to wear whatever they please. Onesies and slippers are welcome. Employees also have no limit on the amount of holiday they can take, but only if they get the work completed by their deadlines. Managing through context rather than control. Instead of blaming employees for their mistakes, managers are asked to question the context of projects given to employees that they've failed to set. The only exceptions to the rule are 1. Control can be important in an emergency. 2. Control can be important when people are learning. 3. Control can be important if the wrong person is in the role. Netflix talks about the 3 models of corporate teamwork. 1. Highly aligned and loosely coupled. 2. Independent silos. And 3. Tightly coupled monolith. Netflix chooses the first of these models by using clear strategies and goals, minimal meetings, trust between management and staff, and proactive leadership. The goal is to become big, fast, and flexible by following this model. Not only do Netflix employees get tons of freedom, they also pay top market. Netflix pays well, has a variety of perks for their employees, including free healthcare, unlimited holiday, paid maternity leave, and promotion. Netflix have no fixed budget for their employees' wages and makes promotions easy to achieve if the employee completes all of their work on time to the highest standard. This has been an introduction into Netflix working structure and values with relevance to current brand, organisational culture and managerial performance.